Hello, everybody. I'm right now in Taiwan, and I'd like to give you a brief introduction about our organization and also what I've been doing on the environmental education for scouting. It would be my honor to join this meeting. Let me give you a briefing on the association. Is the Evergreen Association that I am active in the association, which one will be working closely with your group in the future. Uh, this association was established in 2008 by Dr. Zhao Shoubo. He has been also the chairman of the Asia Pacific during 2012 to 2015. And he also started up the Asia Pacific Evergreen Association in our region. And our member are scouts and guides who is over 50 years old, and currently we have 110 members. Oh, by the way, the total Taiwan scout population is about 57,000 people. The Evergreen Association are independent legally as a legal group outside the NSO. So we are not part of the NSO. And we work independently, and we have our own legal right in Taiwan as a people's social group. This year, the association is going to allow younger members, younger scout leaders between 35 to 49 years old as our pre-member, because we see as the senior member growing older, and people has a different activity group, and slowly there was a gap. So we want to invite the younger members to join us, so the legacy of the scouting can continue. This is the idea that we are working on right now. Myself, that Hasha has give a briefing, so I'll go quickly about this one. And also, there's something about Scout Go Solar. I'm also the certified solar ambassador, and which is, I think, very popular right now in Asia Pacific. And I think this is also very important education for scouting. Okay, my involvement since 2011 back to the scouting are pretty much about the environmental education, especially focus on the WSEP. And I participate actually on the APR workshop in the environmental education. I participate my first workshop in 2012, and but in 2013 we host the workshop for the APR. And 2014 and 2017 in Australia and Sri Lanka, I am a facilitator. And on the Liminal Trace Master Educator course, we host the 2014 and 2016 in Taiwan, totally 4 courses for APR. And I have conducted the SINGS peer review. In 2018, I conducted Hong Kong, visited Hong Kong in 2019. Oh, Hong Kong already received the certificate in the 2019. In 2019, I have visited Thailand and Malaysia. And just this week, just in this week, Malaysia got the approval from WOSM as a SING center. Yeah, we are big congratulations to them. They have done the very detailed work in last year. And this year now, this week, they got approval. And other social work and lecture that I've been involved in 2019, I was invited to Saudi Arabia and for the conference to give a lecture as a keynote speaker. In Malaysia and Afghanistan, I design and I run a training course for the leaders regarding the Better World Framework and environmental education, and of course, leave no trace. Now, let's talk about the environmental education scouting. And Lord Baden-Powell, he has several quotes. And the one I like very much is this one. He once said, "For those who have the eyes to see and ears to hear, the forest is at once a laboratory, a club, and a temple." And I think this quote is very beautiful, because this is not only point out that the value of the outdoor and the environment, but also that include that the fun, the learning, and on the spiritual side for outdoors. The World Scout Environment Program has initiated, launched in 2009, and I think it's very special for me to talk with you and share with you the information, because this year World Scout Environment Program is going to be upgraded very soon in June. I will talk about it later. So you are the first group heard about this news, other than from the WOSM, and also before the official launch. And this is based on the resolution of the World Conference. So the Panda badge was basically phased out, or we say temporarily retired, and the WSEP become our core program for the environment education. But actually, the Panda badge by with the WWF, they are coming back this year. You can see there are three key programs under the World Scout Environment Program. It's the program itself, and there is the badge, the World Scout Environment badge for Scout, or from 8 to 26, and the Sing Center accreditation. I just mentioned, Sing Center is accreditation to the Scout Camp. It's a new program, and right now there are only 30 Sing Center got approval, and there were 4 in Asia, and this week I just mentioned number 5, Malaysia, they got approval in Sabah, Malaysia. I think you are all aware of the Sustainable Development Goal, which we call SDG, and the WOSM program has been working very hard to link our Scout program to the UN SDG. And in this page, you can see that the environment program, the importance of environment program, it is directly linked to several goals, and as you can see on here. By the way, if you are interested in this presentation, later on, the host will give you the link so you can download. As I mentioned, that the Panda badge, the WWF, is coming back. And for the next upgrade for the environment program, we are also, the WOSM is also working with the United Nations Environment Division, UNEP. So we are going to provide a much fulfilling program and wider program with more partners in the world to our Scout. So we try to support our 50 million Scout in the world to become the action taker to achieve the Sustainable Development Goal. And that is why the importance of upgrading the World Scout Environment program. And I'll skip this one. I think you are pretty much familiar with SDGs. So what is the scout for SDGs? The wasn't, I think since 2 years ago, but actually they launched it officially last year during the World Jamboree. The idea of the Scout for SDG is to align the youth program with the SDG target. Secondly, is to implement the Better World Framework. And some of you might be aware of the familiar with the Better World Framework. And right now, we are looking at the Better World Framework is a set of the program. As you can see from this logo, it covers all the program involved. And those programs are not just inside Scouting, but also our partners. For example, the Scout Go Solar, the solar program, is a partnership with South Africa in Switzerland. And something like this, they are also partnership with the United Nations. So it opened up a lot of the program opportunity and learning opportunity for the youth, and also for the Scout leaders, that we will be able to reach out ourselves to learn more program, more knowledge to link with the world globally. Now, renewing of the World Scout program is the proposal. We have the new proposal is to have a program with the ecosystem and a framework called the Earth Tribe. So we expect to launch the Earth Tribe program in June this year. And the reason of selecting the June 5th is because the June 5th is the World Environment Day under UNEP. So this is a celebration, and also we are going to launch the new program. As you can see on this page, I highlight that the new concept, we call it Environmental Scout. Scouting is a program for the youth, but it's also for the youth to have a contribution to the community, to the environment. And with the new program, with the new plan, that we have the opportunity to guide our youth to be more capable of taking action with the other people, or to influence creating a positive impact to the community to create a better world. And this is about the framework that are linked to the SDGs. And here is what I've done in the past 6 years in Taiwan and somewhere in the API International. And the one in the center that I'd like to share with you, this is the online learning, internet online learning, that we work with the Environmental Protection Administration of the government in Taiwan. They have an online learning school, we call the environmental school, that we work with them. So all the scout and leader, they just go online and learn by themselves and take the test. And once they pass the test, they can apply for this badge. Like what I have over here, let me see, let me show you over here. Here, this one, and also, yeah, this one is for the Liminal Trace Master Educator. So we are developing a series of online learning program for the environmental education, and Liminal Trace for APR. Okay, this is our first 2014 courses. We have 4 countries participating, In 2016, we have 5 countries participating, including one from Poland. Yeah, he comes far away to participate in our program. And under the Master Educator, there's a trainer course that we have been doing 7 to 10 trainer course every year for scout leaders and for rovers since 2014. And actually, um, we will have, hello, can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good, good. Okay, because I had a glitch just now. Uh, Originally, this May, I'm going to organize 5 courses in Malaysia for the Limno trainer. And they requested that, and we agree and to support them with 5 master from APR that we have trained in Taiwan. But unfortunately, because of the coronavirus situation, so we have to postpone. But actually, right now, we are working on some online courses for the knowledge base. And before we have an actual trainer course in Malaysia. This is one example we are expanding. So our idea, everybody talking about think globally, act locally. And the action locally, I think is very important for scouting, the world scouting. We are actually doing that. But by doing that, and we are going to create a positive impact, I think that learn locally is very important. And by the global connection, it's able for us to guide our youth to learn locally. And because of internet, we can act globally. And on the environmental education, this part of the work that I have been doing that for our scouts so they can learn locally and connect and act globally with other youth and scouts in the world, and which will create a better link, a better understanding, and of course, for the better world. And together with India Scout and Guide Federation, a fellowship, and with Taiwan, our fellows, that hopefully we'll work together and to create a better world for scouting and for the community. Thank you very much.